Going guys, so here's the spoilers review for Justice League. If you have not seen it, go check it out and come back because I'm going to spoil anything that it's in this movie. So you've been warned. Spoilers review. Okay, this is the spoilers. If you have stayed, because you don't care, or you have seen the movie. So, um, the opening act of Justice League, it's Batman facing the Parademon, and it's the same, pretty much the same thing as the Justice League War. The animation, how they had their opening act, and it was pretty fun. Um, Seeing this in live action, how Batman, I thought that was a pretty awesome scene from Batman, and and that's how it starts. And the way Steppenwolf comes back, he comes in the transport tube, I guess. There's a name for it, but I can't remember because I just lost the word right now. But he appears in Themyscira. He needs to get three mother boxes, and those three mother boxes contain some kind of energy, some kind of power that he could use against the whole world and eliminate the entire universe, pretty much. So he gets the first one from Themyscira, and they tried really hard for them to keep this mother box safe. But at the end of the day, the Steppenwolf gets his hands on the mother box, and then that's when Bruce Wayne finds out and knows like there's an attack coming, and Wonder Woman through Themyscira, her mother sends an arrow to give her a warning that invasion is coming to the world. So she goes with Bruce Wayne, sorry, to that it's time, and they have to look for the other team members that they want to recruit. So this Bruce Wayne goes to some kind of ocean, I guess. Atlantis, on a land. So have you seen the trailer? He goes in that. So I don't know the city or the place, but he goes and talks to Aquaman, and there's a joke in there. We have seen it. I heard that you could talk to fish. I think that was pretty funny. And then um, he tries to recruit him, but he literally says no to him, so he leaves. Um, Other than that, let's say Diana Prince goes and recruits Cyborg. He also said no. That who is he? Like he's in no use, and Diana pretty much tells him that the way he is, it's a gift. And for Cyborg, he rejects it and like this is not a gift. Mm, I exploded, and how can you call this a gift when it's not? So that those tensions is pretty awesome. The second mother box, Steppenwolf gets he goes to Atlantis in the Transport 2, same thing. He just appears there, and he attacks every Atlantis army, soldiers, I believe. And then that's when we see the first time Amber Heard as Mira, and man, she was pretty sexy. She was like sexy. She was bomb. There's some action between them two, Steppenwolf and Mira. They were kicking ass. It was pretty awesome. Aquaman comes in. He kicking ass also. It was funny the way Aquaman was manhandling, let's say, Steppenwolf. It was pretty funny. So they got attacked. Steppenwolf got away with the second mother box. So we're two down, one to go for Steppenwolf. So tensions are getting built. So that's when Aquaman decides to join the team because he has no other option. So that's when we see a little scene between Mira and Aquaman having a conversation. It was pretty awesome, and I'm excited for their upcoming Aquaman movie. Uh, there's a lot to spoil here. I don't even know where to begin. So the third mother box, man has it because the first one it's by they three kinds of people have it. The first mother box, the Muscura, the Amazons have the mother box. Second mother box by Atlantis, and the third one was human, the people. We have the third box, and Cyborg gets fast enough to get the third box before Steppenwolf gets it. So they're in the Batcave, all of them. Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman. They're in the cave, and their Batman comes up saying like, "What if we use this third mother box because it contains power, contains energy to revive Superman?" So quickly Diana says, "No, that's not the right way. What if something happens like Lex Luthor did with Doomsday? So there's this like conflict between Diana and Bruce, and then this conflict, which it was pretty awesome to see. It was pretty tense when Diana tells Bruce like, "You have to move on, because it wasn't your fault that Superman died." And then Bruce Wayne responds like pretty much he said like, "What are you talking about moving on when she hasn't moved on? She hasn't moved on because she lost Steve Trevor." So she, as we know, Wonder Woman, the first act, and then Batman v Superman, she said like she's been centuries away or a century away from mankind because we're evil. So she tells Batman tells Diana like she should be a motivation like Superman, that he was a beacon to the world, and where was she? So at the end, Bruce Wayne tells Diana like, don't tell me about moving on when you haven't. When Bruce Wayne brings up Steve Trevor's name, that's when Wonder Woman, cause she got mad, she got pissed, pushes or pretty much hits Bruce's chest, and he literally almost fly away. But that was a tense scene, which I really enjoy. I enjoy. So at the end, Aquaman and Diana were against that decision to use the mother box to use it with Superman, but Bruce Wayne wanted to do it that way, and surprisingly, Cyborg agreed with that. He said, like, I like the idea, analyzing what you were saying, and you being right there an asshole. I gotta say that, just give it a try. So that was pretty good. I like that. So, Cyborg, Flash, they go and dig Superman's coffin. They go to the cemetery. So they go back and pretty much in BVS where Lex Luthor gets General Zod's body and goes to the scout ship, and the same process that he did to survive Doomsday, that's the same process they did with Superman. So they get his body, they take it to the scout ship, and pretty much like Lex Luthor used all the power to use it to make Doomsday. There was no power, so the only power they had was Flash. So he ran. So the plan was to drop the mother box on Superman's body. So once the box touches the fluids, Flash just runs as fast as possible because he has electricity to touch the box, so they have some power. So that's exactly what they did. Um, an explosion happened. Superman wakes up, his eyes just open. He flew up, destroyed the scout ship, well, the roof pretty much, and then he was just there flying for a second, and then he goes to where Doomsday destroyed his statue. He just walks around and looks at it like, confused, lost, like he doesn't remember, and then there's on the trailer. There's a shot where it's Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Flash, them four for now, standing together and just looking in front. They're looking at Superman in that scene. So they just look at him, and Aquaman's like, something's wrong with Superman because he has never met him, but he knows something's wrong. And Flash, funniest character, funny. I love that Flash. He was smiling like, oh my god, he's alive. And Wonder Woman like, he's back. I got excited when she said like, oh my god, he's back. I was like, oh my god, I got chills. So Aquaman was like, he doesn't seem okay because Superman was looking at him like weird, like really weird, confused, like, who are you guys? And then the presence that Superman was giving to them, Cyber, like he's a machine, he gets it. It thought because he lost control of his machine, so the machine normally got like attack mode. So Cyber's like, I'm not doing this because the team was like, what are you doing? Stop! Like Cyber was telling them, I'm not doing this. This is a machine. So he literally shoots a rocket launcher to Superman. So he moves, and and they all say like, what? Like, oh my god, like confused, like sorry, because Cyber decided to shoot Superman. It wasn't his intention. It wasn't. He just didn't know how to control his mind of the machine yet. And that's when Superman decided to laser beam whatever heat vision Cyber's heal, so he blocks it, and then that's when Wonder Woman says, "Cal, no," and they have a great, awesome fight scene, Superman versus Justice League, and that scene was awesome. So Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Cyber were getting at it. They couldn't get Superman down. Aquaman fly, he got punched by Superman. He flew away. Wonder Woman came in with the shield, and jeez, I just like got excited when Superman just blocked Wonder Woman, so she flew away because she got punched. I'm like, man, Wonder Woman can't stand a chance with Superman. That's what I got from the movie. Like, Superman, it's stronger than Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman threw the lasso and Superman just grabbed it. He just grabbed it, took control, and then he was pulling Wonder Woman towards him. So that's how strong Superman is. And me looking at it like, man, Wonder Woman in a way doesn't have a chance fighting Super Superman. There's no I that's what I saw in the movie. Like, there's no way. And then he was fighting them, and then Wonder Woman came in. Superman grabbed her by her suit, I guess. Aquaman, and then Cyborg, all them three trying to control Superman, and then that's when we see Flash run toward Superman, and then he's like, it goes slow motion. It's a pretty good scene, and then that's when Superman was like, looks like this, like looks on the side, like, oh, I see you still, even though you're so fast, I could see you. So I'm like, damn, Superman, like wow, that scene, the whole scene right there, Justice League versus Superman was awesome. So then he literally throws Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and they're like flying away in slow mo. And that's when Superman decided to go with against the Flash. He started getting his punches, and it was so phenomenal that Flash was like blocking every punch in slow mo. Superman was trying, and then until he got so close to Superman, so he doesn't know how to fight like this. He's like, I don't know how to fight. I just know how to push people run away. That's what he did in that scene. He got so close to Superman, so he decided to push Superman like this, but he fell because he's too strong, I guess. And then that's when Batman comes in. He's like, Clark, and then that's when he turns at him. He tells Batman like, I know you, like he remember him. So he goes towards him, and then Wonder Woman comes back, and she says, "Don't make me do this." And then she tried to do it with the bracelet. You know, when she does it with Doomsday, there's an explosion. So she tried doing that, but before she does that, Superman comes really fast and grabs her on her arms, and then literally headbutts her. And I'm like, damn. And then Wonder Woman returns. She gives her one bah to Superman, and Superman's like, like it hurt, but didn't hurt. So then he grabs her, go and flies up, and then like headbutts her again, and then Wonder Woman's down. She was down, and then Superman comes towards Batman. He literally um slapped them, I guess, or pushed them, and Batman flew away and literally hit a car, the cop car. So there's a little bit payback from BVS that even though Superman lost in BVS, he got his redemption here. Then he grabs Batman through in his mouth, and he literally says what he Batman told him in BVS, like, "Tell me, do you bleed?" And I'm like, "Damn, no way!" And then Lois comes because the Batman thought like, if this doesn't work out, if Superman comes back evil, we need to have a plan B. I thought it was gonna be Kryptonite. I really thought like, oh, it's gonna be Kryptonite, but he didn't. He literally calls, Alfred calls Lois Lane, so she comes, it's like Clark, and then that's when he's still flying with Batman holding in his mouth, and he just throws him away. It was funny. He just flew like, and then they leave. Superman leaves. The funny scene that kind of threw me off because like Batman wouldn't even say that, but apparently going light with this movie. He's like, oh, I think I am bleeding somewhere inside. It was a funny scene. He said it funny. Like, I'm definitely bleeding somewhere inside. So it was funny. And then they go back in the Batcave. And then that before after Superman leaves with Lois Lane, Stephen comes and gets the last box. So Stephen gets the last three boxes, and for the team, like they're still on their own because Superman left, and so they go to Russia to fight the parademons, the Steppenwolf. So that's pretty much the end of the movie. They kicked ass. Every team member of the team kicked ass. Steppenwolf attacks Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Aquaman, and they were taking some like nasty punches, and Steppenwolf did too. So it was pretty exciting. Um, Superman comes late, but it's better to come late than never. So he came back, and then he says like, "I believe in justice." So I'm like, "Damn, this is Justice League, right? Here we go." And then same thing from the Injustice mobile game, or if you have the disc game, animation. The way he fought was the same style in those video games, the same from those animations, like, bah! And then it was so strong the way he was fighting, completely different from Man of Steel from BBS, so completely. And he was lighter, and man, every scene from Superman was awesome. And then there's a scene that um, Flash and Superman needs to go save civilians. Flash decides to save a family. They're inside a truck. Apparently, the truck broke down when they were running away. So Flash literally pushes them so fast, and then when he turns, that's when we see Superman carrying a whole building. Apparently, there's civilians and they're like flying a whole building. So I'm like, damn, Superman. That is Superman. Um, that's pretty much it. Any Easter eggs? Yeah, we see a lot of Easter eggs. We there's a um let's say an origin story of Steppenwolf that once before they had an invasion before this one. So there's the origin story how like the Amazons, Atlantis, and human first of all had the mother box. So there's an origin of that. So when they got that, before that there was an invasion, there was an attack. So them three humans, Atlantis, Amazon, they united to fight Steppenwolf because they couldn't do it on their own. And that's when we see glimpse of like Green Lantern. So we did see a Green Lantern. We didn't see him part of the league, but there was oh, there's a Lantern in this universe. So we saw Lantern fighting in that origin story. So it was pretty awesome to see a Lantern. Hopefully we get a Green Lantern in the future. Um, there's two post-credit scenes which are awesome. The first one it's Superman, Flash racing together. So they want to race who's the fastest. So that scene was pretty awesome. They didn't say who wins, but they took off, and that was it. I'm like, damn, straight from the comic books. The second, you have to stay to see this one. The second was we see Lex Luthor. Yes, don't be like, I don't want to see Lex Luthor. Why stay another 5 minutes, 10 minutes just to see the second post credit about Lex Luthor? I know, but it's worth it. That's last post scene. It's Lex Luthor trying to make a league of their own, and he's talking to Deathstroke. When I saw Deathstroke, I'm like, no, Deathstroke. And yeah, who's playing him? Joe Manganiello. He is Deathstroke. So Ben Affleck, everyone share this video so everyone can see this. Ben, stay as Batman because you're phenomenal BBS. You're awesome in Justice League, and I know if you stay, you'll be damn. If it's just your solo movie, I'm pretty sure you'll be damn good in Matt Reeves' Batman film. Pretty sure. So that's pretty much the Easter egg, the post scenes, and there you have it, guys. If I missed something, there's a lot to explain, but comment down below if there's some things that I missed. Pretty sure I did because I can cover everything in 10 minutes or more. Because when you're spoiling something, you don't remember some scenes, but that's pretty much like, let's say, the big stuff. Superman comes back. That they revive them. The Justice League revives them with the Mother Box. There's a Justice League versus Superman. Superman gets his revenge on Batman, and that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys like this video, comment, like, subscribe, share it. If you have not seen this movie, go check it out. It's pretty awesome. If you didn't like BVS, it's damn better than BVS. If you didn't like Suicide Squad, it's damn even more better than Suicide Squad. Justice League, it's a lot better. Mm. If I have to rank this movie so far, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Man of Steel. Even though for me, Man of Steel, it's a F masterpiece. I love that film from the first to the end. So it's gonna be Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Man of Steel, BVS extended cut, and then Suicide Squad. So that's my top. What do you guys think about this? If you guys know anything about this film, as you have seen it, a lot of from the trailers, those trailer scenes were cut from this at the end of the day of the film. There was some scenes that were cut off, and I'm like, why, why? And I'm still like pretty thinking like, who was Alfred talking in that trailer scene? Like, I hope you're not late. Pretty sure Superman. It has to be Superman. If you've seen the film Justice League, I already know where that scene would have fit. So you seen that, you'll probably know like, oh, that scene would have fit right here. Like it was cut from this point, because I'm pretty sure that's Superman. There's a lot of scenes that were cut off. Flash breaking the window, the glass by touching his finger. That's out of the film. When there's a dialogue between Diana and Bruce, like he said no, he said no. Talking referring to Aquaman, that thing's out of the film. There's a lot. Cyborg flying through the cloud, that scene's out. When Cyborg wears a mask and it covers the whole his face, that's out of the film. There's a lot of scenes that were out, which I was like, they should have left it. If it's a 2 hour film, they, what, 2 hours or 10 minutes wouldn't been bad either way. But that's how it is. Hopefully there's an extended cut. If not, oh well. So comment, like, subscribe, and share, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.